3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
They'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And Young's throw there incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett, but it's going to be second down. You look at this Raiders defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Young. And that will be incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
A 52-yard attempt.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Fourth down, so they send out Trenton Gill. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up. Drill, 52.
And they begin the drive with a duel. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Okay, right. Shot, 17.
On first down, Thompson Robinson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
A second down run for Abdullah. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 42 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. Thompson Robinson to throw on first down. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They stay on the ground with White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The DTR going to throw it here. That's complete into the hands of Myers. Touchdown Raiders! Jacoby Myers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. That throw by Young incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Thompson Robinson will throw for this. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Young. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Christian Wilkins on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
2nd and 9 from the 44. The play fake. Now Young. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. A tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Young will set to throw. Flush to his right. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Matt Eberflus is going to take a risk here on 4th down. He is going to go for it.
Cycle.
Young now from the 50. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson on for the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
19. Bears nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Young to throw it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action. Young. In trouble, and he's taken down. Max Crosby has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
17.
That's another.
Now a 1st down throw for Young. And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go, set. Opposite, green. Set.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. This is White. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Ready?
To throw his DTR. Flushed out right. Got a man. It's Mayer. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 40 yards.
Let's go.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Set.
1st down. Here's White. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Ready.
Throwing. Thompson Robinson. Open man is Myers. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now it's 3rd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He'll leave this one for White. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
97.
Now back to the ground game with White. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed.
A gain of 4.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Thompson Robinson. This is a screen to Abdullah. He's got some room to operate. Touchdown! Amir Abdullah. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders continue to pull away here in this first half. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Thompson Robinson now. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range. There he goes, left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Looking to throw, Young. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Thompson Robinson will look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And Young's throw there incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Final play of the half. Young, flush to his right. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Bears nothing.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's going to try and go deep again. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible, let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Here is Young. Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Ready.
And they'll run on third down with Charbonnet. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, it's Charbonnet to about the 26 here. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
43 rail. Hut.
To throw, Young. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Young now. Forced out to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. On the give here, Charbonnet. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing, Young. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now here's Young. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again.
It's a turnover on downs.
They start to drive with White. There he goes up the right sideline. He's got a full head of steam on his horse. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Zamir White, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Young to throw it. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore. 73 yards. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays. But the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
22 needle. Ready?
They'll run again. This time it's Abdullah. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Play action. Now Thompson Robinson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Montez Sweat drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line, absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The Bears on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is third down and 12. Out of his end zone, Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson now to add the extra point. And oh, can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure.
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jacorian Bennett has it. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson on for the PAT. And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
45, Bears 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for a Chicago.
It's Young on 1st down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Young's throw here into the hands of Moore. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Young. Rolling to his right. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Now Young. Touchdown! Gerald Everett. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Santos with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect.
And Abdullah lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base and scoring.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. T.J. Edwards, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Here now, a 3rd and 20. They'll try the right side here with White. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And that is how you do it, my friends. This will be spotted out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. It seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
At the 6-yard line.
Once again, it's White. 115 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. You know they'd love nothing more than to get a 3-and-out here after having the interception.
And it also tells you a little bit about how they feel about their leader, right? Their quarterback throws an interception in the previous series. They're trying to help him out here with a big stand.
White trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Ready?
They'll try and run it with White, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Carlson now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Raiders 52, Bears 13.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Going right side is White. He's got it to the 43 here.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here we go. Set.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Cycle. Hut.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. And his throw is incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Ready?
3rd down from the gun, Thompson Robinson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Okay.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Robert Spillane. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very...
Amir Abdullah. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Carlson on for the PAT. And this will be good. Off the right upright, but he got a favorable bounce, and he gets it to go.
19.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
It's now 3rd down and 7.
Cluster, 6.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously.